Hello, thank you for watching. Today we will be talking about Republic of Välmående, Department of Customs and Border Protection, one of the oldest departments in the Republic of Välmående's history. Välmående Customs was formed within a few seconds after founding of the Republic of Välmående. It's one of the youngest agencies in the government. I should say ministries or department would be much more appropriate because that's what they prefer to call themselves. These departments did. Anyways, they're just as old as the Ministry of Education of Välmående, the Ministry of Health, Välmående National Police Department. They're actually older than the Välmående military themselves. Republic of Välmående's Customs and Border Protection Department is actually a really old agency that's been around in the Republic of Välmående for quite a while. They're part of the Ministry of Customs and Immigration, who's responsible for issuing Republic of Välmående passports. We'll talk about that too. Also, they are our Immigration Enforcement Department for Republic of Välmående too. Yep, that represents that they are also responsible for immigration enforcement. They are important in our efforts to keep our country safe. This is a Republic of Välmående passport. It is produced by the Ministry of Customs and Immigration, which is the ministry that actually controls Välmående Customs and Border Protection. It's also abbreviated as the VMOIC, and they oversee the Välmående Customs and Border Protection, the Passport Office, Välmående Immigration Service, Välmående Border Police, which is controlled by the Välmående Border Force, along with a transnational gang investigation team to keep foreign crime out of our country, and dismantle international gangs and discourage them from coming to our country. So we'll show you inside of a Välmående passport. We have this notice here as well. And this is also in as well. This passport so what it looks like. This is what the passport profile page looks like. For our sample code, now we're going to talk about some of what the Välmående uses as well as customs force. Välmående's customs agents are issued notebooks to help them keep track and log observations, which is important for them to observe people coming in with malicious intents. And their job is to keep Välmående safe. Välmående Customs also collects money from taxes and duties as well, which is necessary too. I can show you pictures of Välmående krones later. But Välmående krone is our national currency. If you're interested in Välmående krone, you can search up my other video about micronations versus macronations, which has a picture of the Välmående Krone in it as well. Anyways, let's continue talking about Välmående Customs. Välmående Customs helps keep Välmående safe and keep its citizens happy as well, because Välmående Customs helps to somewhat manage migration into country, help us keep tabs on how much people is entering, so you know how much we need to invest in our police services and health services, as well as our water power, so nothing collapses. As well, Välmående Customs helps to keep local businesses alive from other economic threats, like countries just dumping their stuff onto the market lower than market price, or there's anyone just dumping products out there just to bankrupt one of our companies. Välmående Customs can change the price to become something in a fair market, some kind of fair marketable price. So Välmående Customs is here to protect our economy as well, and our agriculture too, from harmful pests and GMOs. Välmående Customs is also here to prevent terrorism as well, and narcotic smuggling, as well as all these other trafficking things. Välmående Customs has the responsibility to protect the country against foreign criminals, as well as foreign agricultural threats, economic threats, and other threats to our economy as well. Well, Välmående Customs has lots of responsibilities assigned to it as well, including immigration as well. The Välmående Customs Force went through lots of shaky times as well throughout the history, but they were usually supported by Parliament and the Prime Minister, because without them, Republic of Välmående's crime rate might not be as nice as it is right now, because Välmående's crime rate is pretty low, and it's really important that we have some kind of control over our borders to keep our citizens happy too. The Republic of Välmående believes in having freedom as well, but freedom rights does not completely apply at Välmående's border crossing, because everything is subject to search and seizure at Välmående's border crossings to keep Välmående safe. The Republic of Välmående also trains its customs officers in other languages as well to help with communication difficulties, because not everyone speaks the same language. So I'll bring out something that shows how we do our language training as well, which is with basic stuff to communicate, which is important. We have dictionaries too, as well as some officers carry notes about the language as well, and how to read it, and how to just stuff like that, and how to pronounce things too. It's all really important. And when you're working on Välmående's border, because Välmående's border is really important to safety and security of the country as well as the economy, because Välmående needs to participate in foreign trade in order to keep its economy flowing and goods moving in and out of the market. Välmående also has many airlines as well that depend on Välmående Customs. Like over here we have one of our airline companies here, another plane, and then you have that's another reason why Välmående Customs is also really important, because we want to give our airlines the opportunity to fly abroad as well, and of course make money through fares. And also this will help us produce jobs too, because if the airline company makes money, they can invest more into Republic of Välmående and help it grow. And I would show you the notebook one more time as well. I have to get one from my Välmående Customs office sirs as well, or one of my Välmående Customs members, because Välmående Customs members like to learn about foreign languages as well. So it's really good that the Välmående Customs and Border Protection has many responsibilities to the Home Ministry in general has many responsibilities. Välmående immigration is supposed to attract people to come to the country. I'll show you the immigration form too, the link to it. Passport office just issues passports to Välmående immigration. Just issues Välmående citizenship to people. Let me get up my S Note on my Samsung phone, and then I'll show you the words. This is one of the sample things that Välmående Customs officers might have. They might have notes on the phone as well. We believe that the government should do its best to help the economy grow as well in Välmående. So we do have trade agreements with other countries, and we encourage them to encourage our products to be in the market too. In return, if we both promote each other's products, we believe we could actually grow both of our economies and make it prosperous. Here's the link to the Välmående Immigration Customs Ministry citizenship form. Välmående citizenship is free, and there's no obligation that comes with it. However, obtaining a Välmående passport is not free because I would need to make a passport for a citizen, which would cost money, but then again, I don't issue passports for Välmående right now to many people right now because I can't print out and make all those passport copies myself, so I'm not really selling passports right now. Anyway, but to be a Välmående citizen, you don't need a Välmående passport. This is our immigration form. I know, I was planning to put in the Constitution later with the cooperation of MOIC, via MOIC, but we want to hold off on that right now too, because we don't want to have citizens swear to the Constitution, because the Constitution should just really conform the government, just regulate the government and Välmående and protect the rights. So of course we'll let them know where to find the Välmående Constitution and read it if they want to. They can also propose changes to it as well. Let's get back on track too. So Välmående Customs, it's a pretty old agency too, but also had a recent split with the agricultural wing to make the Ministry of Natural Resources Agricultural Protection Service, also as the Agricultural Inspector. And that creates another line of defense at Välmående's airports, where, well, none of these even seaports have ports of entry, they all have ways to protect themselves with the Customs Border Protection, protecting our borders, as well as protecting the people who are using the airport, transferring to the airport with Välmående Customs too. This also has another layer of security against biological threats to our country, like invasive species. The VMOR's Agricultural Protection System hires Välmående Customs officers once in a while, pays them to take courses on invasive species, and then look out for them too. Or they will just operate their own checkpoints at Välmående's ports of entry. It depends really on which region, because some regions, if they're for certain countries, if the exact place, the place they're coming from matches the ecosystem of the area that they're going to, and they aren't crossing ecological zone boundary, then they might be exempt from the regulations, from the VMONR Protection Service inspection regulations, depending on if they're carrying anything else from outside the ecological region. If they are, then they're not. Välmående Ministry of Customs and Immigration also controls the Välmående National Guard, which is like reserve service to protect the country in times of need as well. The National Guard is mainly a reserve to help with the border police. Sometimes it may have times of really high flow like a crisis, so you call up reserves to help you secure the border again and keep the citizens safe, of course, which is the government's number one job in Välmående, as well as representing the citizens too. The Välmående Customs Service today is pretty strong, and it's pretty popular among the people as well. They support the Ministry of Education, and they have operated programs in Republic of Välmående, which cooperates with the Ministry of Education to promote understanding between peoples, to prevent cultural conflicts as well. Because the job is not only just regulation, it's to protect the people too. And they could encourage people that like multiculturalism and get along with each other. It would further help them do their job too, and make it easier. Because if more people visit Välmående, then there's more opportunities for them as well. More opportunities for Välmående Customs as well. So Välmående Customs also promotes educational programs as well in the community, and also is looking at other ways to benefit the community as well. Välmående Customs partners with the Ministry of Health to help keep disease out of the country. Through the Välmående Customs and Ministry of Health partnership, they made the Välmående Customs Office of Disease Control, which is basically to help keep Välmående safe from foreign diseases. Välmående Customs also works with the Ministry of Transportation as well. Välmående Customs will inspect other aircraft that arrive too in Välmående's airport or the vehicles, and they will make sure that it complies with Välmående transportation standards as well, and help ensure that the drivers coming to the land border are not intoxicated. So that way they will not be violating the law either. Välmående Customs also does police support roles too, and law enforcement support, by helping to protect Välmående's borders against international crime. Well, Välmående's Customs Service partners with many agencies and ministries in the Republic of Välmående, and values these cross-ministry partnerships as a crucial step in ensuring the security of Välmående and its people. And Välmående Customs frequently talks with local leaders as well in Välmående, talk to them about what things are affecting them from outside to what kind of external threats they're worried about, and we can gear our policy in those areas to actually reflect that, the needs of the community and the needs of the government of Välmående. So it's a win-win situation. Republic of Välmående Customs likes to promote the opportunity for people to come to Välmående as well. So the overstay by accent, Välmående Customs got a system established where you can check in with the Välmående Border Force office, and they can get their visa renewed through that, through an online system or through an in-person system. So Välmående Border Force has commissioned officers all over Välmående, from the investigation offices or in just regular recruiting office for Välmående Customs as well. People working in Välmående with visas can renew it there too, or living in Välmående with visas can renew it there. Because Välmående Customs is not like deporting people. Because our Välmående Customs view on deportation is it's unfriendly. But if it needs to be done, it needs to be done. The Välmående Customs Service also partners with the community too itself, the local people itself, and helps them to resolve local issues. Välmående Customs works with locals, even on pollution matters too, although not related to border security. Immigration enforcement officers will help report incidents of industrial dumping to proper authorities, because the real fun of immigration enforcement officers is that they're part of the community too, and helping the community, bettering the community would better their job too. So Välmående Customs has a really big belief on working with the population, other ministries, the government leaders themselves, and protecting Välmående, because we're all in this together. We all, as a nation. The Republic of Välmående Customs tries to be the best front line it can be to protect Välmående. It's best to prevent all threats from coming into the country and stop at the border. So Välmående Customs is really proud of its partnerships. Thank you for watching.